Maybe you're sitting on a brilliant idea, it might be in a medical field, health field, whatever, and you deprive everyone from that idea because you're too scared to take action. And it's a shame. So I truly hope that the message I'm sharing inspires and motivates you to improve your life. Now let's get to the point. Alright y'all, welcome back to another episode of ToDaPointPodcast. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. The title of today's video is Do the Best You Can With What You Have. I want to address this topic because I realized that I was because I decided to make a change. I was limiting myself from reaching my fitness goals due to some reoccurring injuries. Over the course of, 6 years, I've had many different injuries, and these are sports injuries. And some of them are still, unfortunately, not completely cured, which means that sometimes during and after the workout, I experience pain, and nobody wants to feel pain, right? So my mindset was, I don't want to experience the pain, so I'm not going to do the exercises at all. And what happens is, I was getting frustrated because it feels like I can't do the workouts the way I wish to do the workouts, right? So that means that I would just ignore some exercises, knowing damn well that I need those exercises to make changes in my physique. Today I was working out, and this is one of the great benefits of working out if you do it correctly. It's basically like therapy. You kind of clear your mind. During the breaks between the sets, at least what I do is I just sit back and reflect on everything that is going on in my life. And this is one of the things. So I realized that instead of saying I'm not going to do the exercises because I have pain, why not try to do the exercises with lighter weights, right? So for example, if I'm doing bicep curls with 20 pounds and it hurts, why not try it with 10 pounds or less than that, right? Instead of depriving myself from the exercise completely. Meaning it's going to take longer before I reach my goals, or I won't reach my goals at all. And the reason I'm talking about this topic, because this might not apply to you when it comes to the gym, even though highly recommended though, you have to work out is the bare minimum when it comes to taking care of yourself, right? In whatever area of your life, instead of saying, I can't do that, or I'm not ready yet to go there, meaning I'm not ready to take the action because I don't feel like I'm good enough, how about you start doing what you can do? And it doesn't matter how big or small the steps are, right? As long as you keep moving into the direction, you will eventually get there. And for you, that might be a year, 2 years, 5 years. For someone else, it might be 6 months. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep improving yourself and you keep moving forward towards that goal. Because if you choose to stay stagnant, what happens is that person that is working harder than you is eventually going to outwork you, right? Not that it's a competition, but our time here on earth is not guaranteed. What if you start today and accomplish much more than you expected 6 months from now? Instead of saying, you know what, I can't do it, I'm not ready, I don't have the best camera, I don't have the best microphone, whatever, all the BS excuses, right? But if you start, usually along the way, things will start to progress. And the great thing about the universe is that whenever, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, I'm going to keep repeating it for the people in the back. When you decide that you're going to go for something, doesn't matter if you're an amateur or you've been making videos or whatever it is in your field for 20 years, 50 years. When you decide that you're going to go after something, the universe starts assisting you for you to reach that goal. That means random people, well, not random, but people you didn't expect start showing up to help you reach your goal. Maybe your channel does blow up sooner than you think. You start getting inspiration from everywhere, like I've experienced. Inspiration to make content, for example, or for that business idea. My point here is, take the goddamn step. Take the goddamn plunge, okay? Because if you don't, time will pass you by. Just do the best you can with what you have. Even if it's a old camera from 2003, I don't know, whatever. Just do it, use it, do it. Do the thing you need to do. And keep on moving forward. Because if you don't, you will stand still. Time is going to pass you by. And I'm sorry if a lot of the things I'm saying are feeling like a repetition. But sometimes you have to repeat things for them to get into someone's head, right? Do the thing. Do the freaking thing. And you know what happens? If you don't do it, you're going to start feeling agitated because you know that's the thing you're supposed to take action on, right? And eventually you might even start resenting yourself and resenting the thing. It's a shame because that thing that is tapping you on the shoulder every day for years. For some people it's years, having a dream, right? They want to work on, but they never do because they're too scared. That thing is there because the higher power, God, the universe, higher self, gave that gift to you. And you're choosing not to utilize it because you're scared. Think about it. To me, there's nothing scarier than death, right? And even then, we don't know what happens after. I'm not gonna make this into a dark video, but my point here is, think about that we're all gonna be gone one day. What's the worst that can happen if you actually take the action? I always say this, and I'm gonna keep repeating it again. If you have a certain vision in mind, a goal, right, an end goal, and it turns out along the way, because this is a journey, right? You don't just wake up today and tomorrow you're there. But if you have a long-term vision, a goal, anything can happen, right? You might think a year from now, you know what, I had that goal in mind, but I don't want that anymore. Why? Because you took the action, and along the way, on your path, on your way to that end goal, you might have discovered something else that might still be attached to the goal, or maybe totally different. That's fine. But the beauty of life is that we get the chance every day to make a decision, to discover ourselves, our goals, our needs, our passion, right? And the only way to find out what it is, what that thing is to take action. So do yourself a favor, do your family a favor. Maybe you're sitting on a brilliant idea. It might be in a medical field, health field, whatever, and you deprive everyone from that idea because you're too scared to take action. And it's a shame. It's a shame if you leave this world with that idea and never executed on it. I'm sorry I went on a bit on a rant here. Anyway, that was the video for today. I just had this idea in my head and I thought I had to share it with you. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow, but I thought, you know what, this is kind of a procrastination, which is basically the whole point of the story, to not procrastinate. So I have to practice what I preach, right? So that's why I decided to record this video. I hope you found value in it. If so, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you're going to work on. What is your goal, or what are your goals in 2024? All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.